Hello guys and welcome back to Otaku Genetics. Here we are again with part 8 of Alan Wake. So, quick recap. So what happened before is that we found some manuscripts saying that Alan had been a patient at that doctor that he punched in the face's clinic for a while. We woke up in the clinic. The doctor said that he had an episode because of his wife's death and he couldn't deal with it and blah blah blah. And I don't trust him. And also the other thing we found out too was that the kidnapper, the hunter, did not have Alan's wife. They were just saying that so that he would write for them. Now, anyways, sorry, I had to get a drink. So yeah, that's where we left off at. So right now, we don't know what's gonna happen. So here we go.
And it bumped in me and was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
I like how you said that. That's a big chair. You know what? For this being this is a nice...
The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
I don't trust him. He's...
This
Look at that
corridor
smug
is for
look.
patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
Something tells me he brings
This
these
way, Alan.
artists here who are sick or have writer's block or something, and then he like takes advantage of them and exploits them for money for their artistic stuff. We're alone now. Can I beat the hell out of you? Because I don't trust you.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
That's a big bolt. That's a big chair. He has a sundial out here. Beyond the shadows you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated. TZ in the memory of my dear friend and poet, Thomas Zane. See, there's Thomas Zane's name again. Thomas Zane had a lot to do with a lot of this. That's a pretty mountain.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
Ooh.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
This guy's up to something. He's gonna be...
Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
I mean,
Come along. Let's go
to where's Barry? Speaking of which, where's Big Boy Barry? I haven't seen him in a minute.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Well, huh.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay, sorry. Boo.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow strike.
games.
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
get him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you
So he
feel
can
up
sell it
to
for his own
you should
work.
Continue.
Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give who has a squeaky toy? We're here to give you specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged by their creative processes. Be patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems. They won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you are voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy and its sister method, the flow, trademarked, work best when you are actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them. It sounds like a nice place, but something tells me this is not going to be a nice place.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark. Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
No, he just wants to take your work and sell it for his own. Who walks like that?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Is that another page of his manuscript?
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom,
I want to see this.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant, Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We
Sorry,
have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm.
Oh,
Our
I'm-
own formula.
Return to your room.
Local ingredients, medicine.
I'm sure.
Hey, Sinclair. Dr. Hartman was worried about the power again. He's checking on it now.
Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's...
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
I have this unflinching feeling.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Okay, so I guess we're just gonna go to my room and, you know, do things that you do in your room. Look at that, at least they give you a nice name tag. Wake. Where did I just go? I got so confused. Can I go in your room? What do you got in here? Anything? Xbox 360, do you see that? Night Springs.
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Where's Nurse Birch? Nurse Birch hasn't been anywhere near me. Well, Nurse Birch is not doing a good job because I'm literally just walking to everyone's room. This is a nice, like, hospital, like, rehab, I guess. It's got a nice dresser. I mean, a TV wouldn't kill them.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
I think...
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Birch, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, witch.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya?
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place.
Barry's
He
here?
went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
So weak now.
I really
are
hope
we?
Barry's here.
Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they? Nah.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart
Coffee.
hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd be keeping them.
I'm lying.
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled adult diapered asses for us, since you're so tough, Burge.
See, he's got like all of the artwork in here. He's trying to sell all this crap off from these artists as his own.
Hartman wasn't happy. Maud could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
See, Hartman's trying to sell the manuscript pages and crap. 'Cause look, he has like all these people's artwork
The
and stuff.
markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Oh, that's how they made Alan.
Out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Is it Barry?
Seriously!
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, am I
Oh,
glad
thank
to
God,
see
he's
you.
still okay. My sweet
We
Barry.
need to get to Hartman's office.
My sweet Barry's still alive.
Next door.
You okay?
Yeah.
Coffee.
I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that vet gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Really?
a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Really? The last thing I need for my setup is a chair. An actual computer chair. I'm using a dining room chair right now. That's how bad it is. I got a dining room chair.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Ooh, the darkness got his ass. I don't blame Alan for smiling on that one. That doctor. Oh, okay, time to leave.
On me in a moment.
Oh.
I had to find a way out.
Open the lock. Open the lock. Open the lock. What is that? Oh god, it's moving. It's like lava. Push. Nope. Nope. Oh, never mind. Not going that way.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
I know what to do. Upstairs. Upstairs. There's that light on the stairs. Alan, why do you have to have breathing problems at the worst time possible? There, that'll take care of that. Let's get back downstairs. God, everything's blowing up. Oh! What the... Give me that. They're here. Nice, I like that achievement. Manuscript. I don't care that I'm gonna die. We gotta listen.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here. Damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction. To be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Yeah, see, he's trying to get them to be his producer and so that he can make money off of them too, asshole. Oh god. I just ducked in there just in case there was like something to get. Is there anything in here? Anything want to open? Oh. 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 Alan. Oh, we're trying to get him to fly at us. I'm gonna wait for it to come over here. Oh god, oh god. Oh! Go, 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 go. Go, Alan. Why is nothing open? I have the doctor's key and nothing is open. Ooh. I have to get that ball to hit it, don't I? Well, it worked.
I'm here.
Well, do you have a car? Hold on, there's coffee over there. Coffee. I got me coffee.
Hey, come on. We gotta get going.
I know that. I needed coffee. Don't talk to me like that. Barry, my big beautiful Barry, you're beautiful, but I needed
Found
my
the car,
coffee.
but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Or
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
or
Oh God! Look at the house, Al. Look out!
Oh. You know, another option, Barry, would be to drive that car through. What is that? Is that a manuscript page? No, it's batteries. Oh God! Oh God! Oh! Oh! Go! Go! Gee, you think? Oh my, that's... Anyways, Barry, the other option could be is you drive that car through that gate. He's like, go through the hedge maze. Great, I get to play a maze game while I'm trying to escape the darkness. Ugh. Hush up, Nancy. I'm trying. You kind of sent me the most asinine way that I had to go. Oh, hi, sir. Back up, little guy. Don't trust Emil. See? Zane's trying to help you. Because he knows that she's trying to do the same thing that she did to him.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Yeah. Kick some ass to some hard rock. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Give me all of that. Anything else? Alright.
Be careful! I can see them moving around. They're coming for you.
Gee, you think? Get out of here. Back up. Oh God. Seriously? Oh my God, that guy took... I nailed him in the head. All of those were headshots, and somehow he still was moving. I'm assuming that the way that they're coming from is the way out.
The channel, we turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes people sad.
Oh God, it's Hartman. He's taken over.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long. You get 3
Knew it. At least I get to kill him finally. Oh God. Alex. Oh God. Gimme, 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 gimme. Go down, Dr. Douche. The damn birds. Quaffy! That was worth getting hit. I don't care. We're just gonna duck and leave these guys because, I mean, the birds, as annoying as they are, they're not too crazy of a threat. Oh, God. I did not see them. Okay, well, I changed my last statement because now I'm trying to contend with these guys. Oh, I was out of the way. Ooh, sick moves. Down you go. Oh, I thought I was dead there for sure. I had like no health right there at the end. I had nothing. Not a dang thing. I was swinging for the fences right there at the end. Is there something back here? No, I can't even go back there. Please give me something. Oh, okay, well, shotgun, double barrel, I mean, better than nothing. I'll take it. Mott in charge.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
So who's this Mott guy? Is that's not the... No, that's Nightingale, is the FBI dude. So I don't know who Mott is. And then watch, this is gonna get blocked up right at the last second. Oh! I was like, what am I looking at? I was looking straight... There we go. The deed is done. I have 5 shots for this. I have 2 shots left for my shotgun. This is not going well. I'm getting a lot less ammo now. Are you kidding me? It got me on the drop. Get out of here, you possessed gate. There's a lot of manuscript pages here.
For the moment,
no.
Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay. Okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement.
No.
A man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
No, you are not killing my big, beautiful Barry. What? There's something on there? That's not right. You can't kill Barry. Oh, I'm gonna be so sad if they kill Barry. Oh! I'm sorry I'm not talking a lot, guys, right now because there's just a lot happening and I'm like trying not to die so I don't look silly in front of all of you. I look like a silly Billy if I die. Well, at least there's lots of these. Oh, yep, they're loading me up for something. Coffee. We gotta get a coffee. Got my coffee. Are you from Jersey? Yeah, I'm from Jersey. Next thing we knew, Jersey party at Sizzler's. I don't know where that's from. I forgot where that was from,
Hartman watched as Wake's features
but it was not my
slackened.
own.
The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he had had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you.
Uh-huh.
He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Interesting. Barry! My beautiful Barry, I'm coming. I'm coming, Bear. Coming, Gare Bear.
Al! You're alive!
Yes, now
Let's
open
get
the
out of
gate.
here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Are you...
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
He lost the key.
I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Oh my God, Barry. Oh, now I want you to kind of die. That's a lot of people. Where did you come from? You just jump up here? Come on. It's always those guys in the...
Gotta be here. Just hang on, Al.
Trying to. Oh God, those are some big guys.
Hey, found a corner.
Are you kidding me, Barry?
I found it. Ah, no, wait, that's a twig.
Get the shotgun out. Shoot him.
Here it is. Al, I found the key.
Can you open it? The door. Oh my God. Don't crash.
Al,
He took the
please
cutout,
tell me
really.
we're headed for the nearest. You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
You're gonna buy me a tanning bed and I'm gonna live in it. Oh. And just like that, Barry won my heart back. Just like, oh God, what am I doing? Just like that, Barry won my heart back.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Oh. Oh.
Al!
How does he survive all this, and how does he keep...
God damn it, Al! Talk to me!
How does that jacket look so fabulous still after all that? Don't tell me I have to gimp all the way there. Alright guys, I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you all for joining me here with Alan Wake Part 8, I think. Yeah, it's Part 8. Thank you so much for being here, and make sure that you hit that thumbs up button so I know that you guys are liking the series. And also, if you guys have any comments, like I've said in previous episodes, if you want me to play anything that you think is coming out, or that is out or coming out, that you want to see played, let me know in the comments below. I do have a special game coming up. I'm hopefully going to have it by Halloween, because I think it'd be a fun Halloween game to play. Also, I was debating if I was going to play Layers of Fear again. So let me know if you guys would like to see another episode of Layers of Fear. But another episode, I make it sound like I've recorded it before. If you want to see Layers of Fear. But anyways, thank you so much for being here. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good evening, no matter where you are in this world. And until next time, guys, I will see you next time. I messed my outro up.